occasion, on the field of sports, at your workplace, just open the bottle and savor the pure, refreshing taste. Holy Natural Spring Water is produced in Mama Can St. Andrews and is available in all sizes nationwide. To order, telephone 444-7654 or 533-7654. Holy Natural Spring Water, Grenada's purest bottled water.
CaribJet, the award-winning agent. We are the oldest and most experienced travel company in Grenada. Specialists to the Middle East, Africa and India. Number 1 to Cuba. Number 1 for church groups and sports groups. We are agents for Caribbean Airlines, Air France, KLM, BA, Virgin, Air Canada, WestJet, Emirates and Qatar. For worldwide flights, WhatsApp 534-7755 or caribjet.com.
After a disaster or emergency, containers used for eating and drinking should be washed just before food distribution, especially those used for infants and young children, pregnant mothers and older people. Eating areas should be cleaned before and after serving groups of people at shelters. A message from the Grenada Food and Nutrition Council.
The Ministry of Climate Resilience, the Environment and Renewable Energy, in collaboration with the NAP Global Network and the GCRUISE Project, presents Everyone in Action for Climate Change Adaptation, a series of community meetings on climate change adaptation and resilience. Here are the dates to remember. Starting at 5 p.m., Monday 9th September, Mount Craven Community Center, St. Patrick. Wednesday 11th September, Granville Secondary School, St. Andrew. Thursday, 12th September, St. John Anglican School, Guave for St. John and St. Mark. Monday, 16th September, The Canal, St. David. Tuesday, 17th September, Boca Secondary School, St. George. And on Friday, 20th September at 10 a.m., we'll be in Carriacou at the Mermaid Hotel. Let's talk climate change. Let's talk adaptation. Let's talk resilience. See you there.
The hurricane season happens every year. We at Grenlec are always conscious of how we maintain our system, always be mindful of how we can have it ready to withstand hurricanes. That's why we have a continuous improvement mindset for our system, continuously maintaining our system, what we refer to in this industry as hardening our system. However, in January, we go through our hurricane manual. We review that with all of our staff members, so each of us know what is our response, what are our roles in terms of preparing for the hurricane season. That's prior to the hurricane season, during the hurricane, and even after the passage of a hurricane. So we know what our response and roles would be. We continuously maintain our systems throughout the year. Vegetation management in terms of tree trimming, tree cutting. We do appeal to our customers, landowners, that if they have trees that are growing close to our power lines, to allow us to cut them, to have a look at them, so we can prevent these unnecessary outages during this time. So for this hurricane season, we urge all of our customers, all of the Grenadian public, to be prepared, to be ready, so that you can have the right response should we have a hurricane this season.
Grenlink, energizing our Grenada.
This is the MTV Evening News for Thursday, the 5th of September. The news headlines are in association with Quartz Grenada Limited. In the headlines this evening, vendor sustains injuries at St. George's Fish Market. Broken road project on H.A. Blaze Street faces delay. GSPCA receives donation of animal feed from the Ministry of Agriculture. And in sport, Grenadian basketballers conclude a 3-day camp at the Lavery Sporting Complex. We'll have the details to those and other stories. A look to, of course, at the public forecast information. It'll all be right after the break right here on MTV. Stay with us.
The first segment of MTV Evening News is brought to you in association with Nexa Credit Union. With you wherever your road leads.
Freedom is driven to pursue that passion that keeps you up at night and makes you smile in your sleep. Freedom is bold to embrace the possibilities that can open up your world and conquer new heights. Freedom is fabulous with bits and pieces that enhance the quality of your life. Freedom is what you do with the flexibility to change path or direction when you need to. Freedom breeds ambition and purpose while having loads of fun along the way. But most of all, freedom is well-deserved for the road traveled and the journey still to come. Unleash your freedom with Nexa Credit Union. Call us on 440-1354 or visit our website to pre-apply. Apply now. Freedom awaits. Nexa Credit Union, with you wherever your road leads.
Good evening, I'm Tony Julian with the details. We begin with vendors at the St. George's Fish Market who are calling for improved working conditions following an incident where a female vendor allegedly sustained lower body injuries and is now unable to provide for herself and her family. We get more in this report.
Vendors claim the recent incident involving a vendor who sustained injuries at one of the drains in the St. George's Market could have been prevented if their repeated requests for action had not been ignored by the authorities. A senior vendor, who preferred to remain anonymous, reports that her injury has left her unable to earn a daily income for her family, and she is now seeking compensation from the relevant authorities. She recounted the events of the day the incident occurred.
I need to compensate because I have to stay out 3 weeks after I can't work. So I need my compensation. I have my bills to pay, I have my mortgage to pay. I have things to do. That presently Thursday, I slip in the fish market and I fall and my foot go down in the railing, mash up. It starts soaring and Maureen ended up picking me up, put ice on the foot. She draw me, sir, my manager, that she draw your attention. She tell him, well, you have to rush me in hospital. Another driver take me and bring him in hospital. While he blink up for emergency. He turn and he tell him, what you doing that for? So the guy said, boss, that's emergency. I don't know what happened to the lady foot. When we reach by Digicel, he dropped all day. And when he dropped all day now, he told Hazeland, when we ready to call him, Well, happens so when we reach and they get everything done, they have to twist my foot back to put it back normal because the ligaments, my foot get damaged. And we call him to come and pick me up. He never come.
Despite her attempts, to date, no one has contacted her. She hopes her situation will lead to prompt measures to address the numerous structural issues in the market. Additionally, she notes that the poor working conditions are impacting customers who are increasingly choosing to buy fish elsewhere.
Presently now, nobody in come back to me and call me and tell me nothing. I have to keep that on my foot for 3 weeks. I do not know when I go back if they're going to put it back on my foot. But I thank God I could walk. I cannot sell because I cannot go inside and stand up in the cold. This week is 2 weeks and go in and nobody don't call me and tell me nothing. So I don't know what's going on. I need them to fix the market because where I get my foot damaged there, somebody else get damaged. You have a white lady, she and she's son and she husband. The child foot went down in it and nothing, didn't tell her nothing.
MTV News spoke with Sean Nile, manager of St. George's Market, who reported that the fish vendor was promptly taken to the hospital following the incident. Nile acknowledged that while some poor working conditions exist at the fish market, the vendor was not wearing the required safety gear. For MTV News, Kayla Flavany.
The Ministry of Works is facing criticism for its perceived inaction regarding a hazardous concrete structure in the Cherry Hill area, St. George. For years, the structure has been precariously positioned over a major public road, posing a significant risk to life and property. Recent heavy rain has exacerbated the situation, causing the retaining walls supporting the structure to collapse. And despite the apparent danger and the recent structural failure, the Ministry of Works has been slow in responding and has yet to take immediate action to address the hazard. Residents and observers are urging prompt intervention to prevent potential accidents and initiate necessary repairs. Meanwhile, motorists are increasingly concerned over the prolonged closure of H.A. Blaze Street. The road has been closed to vehicular traffic for several months due to significant deterioration. This closure has forced all traffic traveling along H.A. Blaze Street in St. George's to turn left onto Green Street. MP for St. George South and Minister for Mobilization, Implementation and Transformation, Andy Williams, provided an update on the project. He emphasized that specific procedures must be followed to ensure accountability and to build a more durable and improved road for motorists and commuters alike.
HB Street is not a tiny road that will cost under $100,000. It's a road that will cost in the vicinity of millions. When that occurs, we have to, first of all, the Ministry of Infrastructure have to do a bidding for the design of the road. This may take some time. You have to send it out to a public tender, wait for the tenders to come in, have an evaluation committee evaluate it, goes to procurement, and when that is done again, you have to get folks, contractors, to bid on the road. And again, goes out to tender again, come in again, you do an evaluation, goes to procurement, and then whoever won will be awarded the contract. And then the contractor have to mobilize and then start the road. So if it's a case where you're in the private sector, you can start a road tomorrow. But when you're in the public service, there are certain procedures that you must follow. And that is there for better accountability and transparency, and to ensure that, that the proper thing is done and followed in the process. So to the folks who think that the road is taking a long time, we must follow the procedures. And I know that the contractors, I spoke to them, and they are trying their best in order to finish the road in the shortest possible time.
Williams also provided an update on a road in St. George, noting that the laying of the pipes by Nawasa is almost complete, and work is expected to begin by Monday, the 9th of this month, September.
And we wanted to do the pipes first because we did not want a situation where we proceed to do the road and then you have to come and dig up to put the pipes again. So Nawasa was very proactive by doing the pipes first. They're almost complete and the road will start immediately. We are looking to start the road as early as next Monday, to commence. We already identified a contractor. We have the scope of works already. And we think that the Guankai Road is a road that is much needed. It's a necessary bypass road also. It's in the back of Foxen. In the event you have a situation on the Moy Bishop Highway, you can use that road to enter into Monuge and proceed towards the main road. In the event, let's say you're coming from Wall Street direction and you want to get to the airport, you don't have to pass by the Sugar Mill on the Moy Bishop Highway road to get to the airport. You can go through Monuge, in the back of Foxen, head to the airport. So it can provide an alternative route for traffic in the area and in the hustle and the bustle and all these things. You have an alternative route that you can traverse on. So the people of Guankai have cried out for this road for years. I think they thought that government go and government come and they keep getting the wrong and the bramble. But I assure them that this road will definitely be done and it will be starting next week so that it can be easier for them. I know when the rain falls, it's hard for them to even go out and to walk the road to go to school and to work and so on. And I've seen the situation and my team met and we, through the Ministry of Infrastructure, the support of the Ministry of Infrastructure, we will start this road next week and definitely bring a solution to this problem that is facing Guankai for years.
On Saturday, the 14th of September, the Caribbean will observe Caribbean Wellness Day 2024 under the theme Power Through Collective Action, Good Health is Our Right. This annual event is dedicated to raising awareness and fostering actions against non-communicable diseases which continue to affect the region's health, economy, and development. In an official address on Thursday, Acting Executive Director of the Caribbean Public Health Agency, or CARPHA, Dr. Lisa Inder, emphasized the critical role of Caribbean Wellness Day amidst ongoing challenges posed by non-communicable diseases, including high immortality or mortality rates.
At home in the Caribbean, we are facing a critical challenge. The highest burden from non-communicable diseases among developing nations in the Americas. Chronic diseases such as cancer, heart disease, and diabetes are not just health problems. They are the leading causes of death, responsible for more than 70% of deaths in this region. But I am confident that we can beat this threat. It is no coincidence that the Caribbean people are known for their resilience. In 2007, the heads of government of the Caribbean community declared the second Saturday Caribbean Wellness Day, a powerful demonstration of our resolve, united to stop the epidemic of chronic non-communicable diseases.
Dr. Inder underscored the importance of solidarity and collective action in ensuring that good health is recognized as a fundamental right, not a privilege. By promoting wellness and working together, the goal is really to provide every Caribbean citizen with the opportunity to lead healthier and more fulfilling lives.
At CARPHA, we are grounded in that philosophy of regional cooperation. We recognize that a whole-of-society approach is required to win this fight, one that includes all sectors: private, governments, manufacturers, academia, non-governmental organizations, professional organizations, community-based organizations, faith-based organizations, civil society, and individual. Each sector has a unique role, from advancing policy changes to promoting healthy lifestyles in their communities. Therefore, it should come as no surprise that for the last 5 years, including this year, 2024, the overarching theme for the Caribbean Wellness Day has been Power Through Collective Action. This, together with the sub-theme for 2024, Good Health is Our Right.
Caribbean Wellness Day is in fact one of the regional responses to the threat posed by non-communicable diseases. May Day was conceptualized by CARICOM heads of government at a meeting in Trinidad and Tobago back in the year 2007 during a special regional summit on chronic non-communicable diseases. Since then, member states have actively sought to make their populations aware of the threat of non-communicable diseases, or NCDs, to their health and well-being. As part of the Government of Grenada's commitment to building resilience and enhancing disaster preparedness across all sectors, public officers were engaged in a post-disaster needs assessment, or PDNA, training held yesterday at the National Stadium. The training equipped public officers with the necessary skills and knowledge to effectively assess and respond to disasters. One of the representatives for the Ministry of Agriculture and Lands, Forestry and Marine Resources, Dennis Batiste, explained that the information gathered was useful, particularly for the agricultural sector, as this can help this critical sector recover swiftly and sustainably after any catastrophic events.
What we're doing today is having a post-disaster needs assessment training, and this training would equip us as officers to be able to gather the data needed in order for us to plan for the rebuilding of the agricultural sector. In order to be able to source the required funding and to be able to build resilience in the agricultural sector, then we need to gather the data that's outside there so that we can, as a country, we can put together a program to help prepare our agricultural sector to benefit all our farmers.
The post-disaster needs assessment tool was developed jointly by the UN Development Group, or UNDG, the World Bank, and the European Union, EU, and it represents a harmonized and coordinated approach in providing for an objective, comprehensive, and government-led assessment of the post-disaster damages, losses, and recovery needs, and thereby paving the way for a consolidated recovery framework. It's the Evening News Thursday, the first segment of the news. In fact, we'll be back with you, of course, right after the break. Stay with us.
The first segment of MTV Evening News was brought to you in association with Nexa Credit Union. With you wherever your road leads.
Freedom is driven to pursue that passion that keeps you up at night and makes you smile in your sleep. Freedom is bold to embrace the possibilities that can open up your world and conquer new heights. Freedom is fabulous, with bits and pieces that enhance the quality of your life. Freedom is what you do with the flexibility to change path or direction when you need to. Freedom breeds ambition and purpose while having loads of fun along the way. But most of all, freedom is well-deserved for the road traveled and the journey still to come. Unleash your freedom with Nexa Credit Union. Call us on 440-1354 or visit our website to pre-apply. Apply now. Freedom awaits. Nexa Credit Union, with you wherever your road leads.
Like family, it's always exciting when lottery players get together. Now the lottery games are joining in the fun. Check out the multiplier family of Instacash games. 5 times the cash at $2, 10 times the cash at $3, and 20 times the cash at $5. On your tickets, match any of our numbers with any of the winning numbers and win the prize below that number. There's more. Multiply your winnings up to 5 times, 10 times, or 20 times more. Winning is easy. Play Monday to Sunday. There are no draws to wait on. Win instantly. It's the multiplier family of Instacash games with over $675,000 to be won instantly. Don't just buy one, buy all, because family is everything. Must be 18 years and older to play. NLA, making family dreams come true.
When a loved one passes on, we all need the comfort, support, and guidance of a trusted friend. You can rely on LaCour Brothers Funeral Home. We provide a personalized professional service that exceeds all expectations. Our dedicated staff responds to your every need with the greatest detail, ensuring affordability with a variety of options. Our upgraded state-of-the-art facilities, spacious air-conditioned chapel with live internet streaming, a modern, environmentally safe crematorium, the only of its kind on island, private viewing spaces, large on-site repast center, a modern transportation fleet. Join our burial society today and make personalized arrangements for that final moment as you prepare to enter your loved one into eternal rest. Visit or call LaCour Brothers Funeral Home and select a package that brings added comfort to the entire family. LaCour Brothers Funeral Home and Burial Society, continuing a tradition of excellence.
Yeah, fully 1 week. Nah, telling you. Yeah, them massive dragon. Hello. You see that? About 10, let them make all of them, man. Me a 38, man. But you are 92. Yeah. You need number one run, man. That is it. No, what? Nice. Yeah. Number one. Ah, yeah, me too, man.
Whether sipped neat, mixed into a classic cocktail, or savored on the rocks, our rum delivers a taste that captivates and satisfies. Choose greatness. Choose Classcoat, the number one rum. Produced by the Grenada Distillers Limited.
Where are you come out? Where are you from? I was leave free promotion, it is on budget. Somebody send out the warning.
Spend $50 or more at any Hubbard's department or participating outlets for a chance to win. Free fuel, free drinks, free prizes, free property and vehicular insurance, free Hub TV and internet, free electricity, free coke, free water, free cooking gas, free paint supplies, free Dutch Lady milk, free passes to Sunshine promotion events for 2024, free groceries, all for 1 whole year. And every winner receives a free lunch package. But that's not all. Drive away in style in a brand new Isuzu D-Max. It sips, it doesn't guzzle. So fill out your entries and place them into the marked entry boxes. This promotion is brought to you in part by Dutch Lady, Danny, Promo, Supreme Bleach, Creative Chef, Grenlac, Floor, Salt Petroleum, Grenadian General Insurance Company Limited, Coca-Cola, Sunshine Promotion, Caribberies, Coop Bag, Sesame Spain, and Food Fear. Promotion runs from April 2nd to December 24. Terms and conditions apply.
In our part of the world, we need to be prepared for natural disasters like storms and hurricanes, even outside of the season. I'm sure you'll agree that keeping our loved ones, homes, and businesses safe is important. So, I came up with a few quick tips to help you stay safe. Familiarize yourself with your electrical panel, as it may be necessary to switch off the power during a storm or flood. Make sure you install a transfer or isolation switch to prevent your generator feeding electricity to Grenlec's line. If trees are too close to power lines, call Grenlec at 237 for advice. By following these easy steps, you will be well on your way to being hurricane ready. Don't be caught off guard by natural disasters. Prepare now. For more information, visit grenlec.com.
Grenada, come get your money! We know it's been a while, and now we're back! Because on Sunday, October 6th, Megaforce Promotion says all roads leads to Monroe's playing field for the most exciting bingo game ever! Bucks and money! We're talking 20 bingo games and $100,000 in a box! You decide your winnings! This is gonna be pure fun and excitement! So get your tickets now! $60 for one or $100 for two! Grenada! Get ready for $100,000 in cash as Megaforce Promotion presents Bucks and Money! Sunday, October 6th at Monroe's playing field. You just gotta be there!
If your food develops an unusual smell, color, or texture, such as mold, do not eat it. Throw it away immediately. Before reusing containers, wash with soap and water, rinse using 1 tablespoon bleach per gallon of water, and allow to air dry. A message from the Grenada Food and Nutrition Council.
The second segment of the MTV Evening News is brought to you in association with Ariza Credit Union. Your financial freedom, your future.
Ride in style with an easy ride loan from Ariza. Enjoy the comfort and convenience of your own vehicle for work or play. You've got places to go, and we're gonna help you get there. Easy. Enjoy competitive interest rates, specials on insurance, and offers from auto dealers. Ariza also has great offers on electric and fuel-efficient used and new vehicles. Apply for an easy ride loan from Ariza and drive away in style.
Welcome back. World Alzheimer's Month, an international initiative by Alzheimer's Disease International, is observed every September. This month, individuals from around the globe will unite to raise awareness and to address the stigma surrounding Alzheimer's disease and all forms of dementia. Minister for Social and Community Development, Housing and Gender Affairs, Gloria Thomas, has announced plans to develop Grenada's Alzheimer's Action Plan, aimed at transforming the approach to dementia and Alzheimer's in the country.
ADI and the Grenada Alzheimer's Association are urging communities and individuals to recognize the urgency of the situation and take decisive action to raise awareness levels and to challenge the stigma which remains a barrier to diagnosis, treatment, care and support. Mrs. Oslin Williams, President of the Grenada Alzheimer's Association, affirms that the association and its stakeholders, including a team of US and Canadian advisors, medical scientific professionals, look forward to developing Grenada's National Dementia Action Plan designed to change the trajectory of dementia and Alzheimer's in our country.
Senator Thomas acknowledges that Alzheimer's is becoming a crisis in Grenada and expresses concern about its growing impact.
Alzheimer's appears to be a crisis in Grenada. Almost daily, we hear of what seems like dementia-related deaths, stated Mrs. Williams. All Grenadians are asked to act on dementia and Alzheimer's. Dementia is the 7th leading cause of death globally, and every 3 seconds, someone develops the condition. It is estimated that there are over 55 million people living with the condition today. In just over 5 years, this figure is set to increase to 78 million and rise to 139 million by 2050. These increases also have an economic consequence. Currently, the estimated annual cost of dementia is $1.3 trillion US.
Throughout September, the hashtags Time to Act on Dementia and Time to Act on Alzheimer's will be used to draw global attention and promote proactive measures for better understanding, early diagnoses, and comprehensive care for those affected by dementia. Senator Thomas is urging all Grenadians to show respect and compassion toward individuals living with dementia, and we encourage families to offer their full support and care. In a significant boost to animal welfare efforts, agriculture officials have donated a substantial supply of dog food to an animal welfare organization dedicated to ensuring the health and safety of animals across Grenada.
Recognizing their importance within the Grenadian community and the pivotal role they play in keeping animals safe and healthy, the Ministry of Agriculture and Lands, Forestry and Marine Resources recently made a significant donation of dog food to the Grenada Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Animals, or the GSPCA. This donation underscores the ministry's commitment to supporting animal welfare organizations that work tirelessly to protect and nurture the well-being of animals across the nation. Chief Veterinary and Livestock Officer in the Ministry of Agriculture is Dr. Kimon Cummings.
Today we just made a generous donation of feed to the GSPCA. Really and truly it's in effort to support some of the good work that they have been doing in terms of animal relief, animal welfare and well-being. Mr. Maxi Bola here is collecting on his daughter's behalf, who is managing the shelter at the moment. And as I said before, it's just a generous donation from the Ministry of Agriculture, just supporting what they have been doing over the years and ask them to continue. I think we need more help, more people, more organizations to come forward and, really support some of the work they have been doing. I think over the years, we haven't really we just haven't really given them, enough credit for what they have been doing in terms of animal welfare and well-being. So
the GSPCA has been a cornerstone in promoting humane treatment of animals, providing shelter, medical care, and finding loving homes for countless dogs and other animals in need. Shelter manager Halina Bola expressed thanks for the donation.
We would like to express our heartfelt thanks and gratitude to the Ministry of Agriculture for this heartfelt donation of dog food towards the animals that we have in our care. As you may or may not know, we are the only animal shelter on the island, and donations like these allow us to continue helping the animals in need on the island, and we really very much appreciate it. So we would like to thank Dr. Cummins and the Ministry of Agriculture for this very generous donation that is very much needed here at the shelter.
The Ministry of Agriculture and Lands, Forestry and Marine Resources remains dedicated to promoting the well-being of animals through collaborative efforts and initiatives that support organizations devoted to animal care and protection. For MTV News, Troy Gill.
In recent weeks, doctors and nurses have faced significant scrutiny and backlashing due to several incidents at the General Hospital. In response, the Minister of Health has called on the public to show more compassion and understanding toward medical staff serving throughout the Tri-Island state. But let's get more on it in this report.
Minister for Health, Honorable Philip Tellisford, is pleading with the public to be more empathetic and respectful to medical professionals in the state of Grenada. He stated that they serve as the backbone of the healthcare system.
Our nurses, doctors, and support staff at the General Hospital are the backbone of our healthcare system. As a matter of fact, not just the General Hospital, but throughout the entire health system. They work tirelessly, often under challenging conditions, to provide the best possible care for our community. Our healthcare workers have consistently demonstrated unwavering commitment and compassion. They are on the forefront, saving lives and providing critical care every single day.
In a recent press release from the Ministry of Health, they noted that the General Hospital is constrained with numerous challenges. However, the staff, along with the Ministry of Health, Wellness and Religious Affairs, are committed to improving the quality care to all who access the services.
We know for a fact that there will always be room for improvement. As expectations and demand change, we must work together to support our healthcare professionals rather than cast blame in order to foster a more resilient and effective healthcare system that is dedicated to improve service delivery for better health outcomes.
Minister Philip further states that it is equally important to recognize the selfless efforts our healthcare providers make every day. He reiterated that the government would ensure all patients receive top-notch medical care at the various healthcare facilities. he encourages the public to be kind and appreciative to all our healthcare providers.
Healthcare workers who are still reliving the pain and trauma caused by the effects of Hurricane Beryl. These healthcare professionals continue to report to work daily despite not having a roof over their heads or a place that they can call home at this moment. Let us come together to support them, ensuring that they have the resources and encourage them continually, motivate them, inspire them to work harder and to be more committed to their work.
In the past week, the General Hospital has sustained the loss of 2 infant girls, along with a mother who died during childbirth. For MTV News, Kayla Flavany.
It's the Evening News Thursday. Stay with us. Regional highlights are next.
The second segment of MTV Evening News was brought to you in association with Ariza Credit Union. Your financial freedom, your future.
Ride in style with an easy ride loan from Ariza. Enjoy the comfort and convenience of your own vehicle for work or play. You've got places to go, and we're gonna help you get there easy. Enjoy competitive interest rates, specials on insurance, and offers from auto dealers. Ariza also has great offers on electric and fuel-efficient used and new vehicles. Apply for an easy ride loan from Ariza and drive away in style.
The National Lotteries Authority is a proud sponsor of many cultural activities within the Tri-Island state of Grenada.
My name is Anderson Matterson, also known as Leftist, and I'm a calypsonian and string band music player from Carriacou. I support the games of the National Lottery Authority because culture benefits tremendously. Annually, the NLA supports the Carriacou and Petit Matin Carnival, the Carriacou String Band Music Festival, and all regattas, among other activities. When I play the game of the NLA, I can see where my money goes, and it's an investment into our culture.
Yes, Grenada, when you play the games of the NLA, you enable us to invest in the skills and talents of our people in the areas of sports, culture, and nation building.
What does it take to be an amazing woman? Lots of me time. Amazing women are classy, fancy, and a little sassy. It's the drink for me. Cheers! Sometimes you've got to show them who's boss. Alpha male? Nah, alpha females are more amazing. Cheers to securing the bag. We make time for ourselves, for work, friends, and we certainly make time for passion. We're simply amazing. Amazing cream liqueur for the amazing woman in you.
Spend $50 or more at any Hubbard's department or participating outlets for a chance to win free fuel, free drinks, free prizes, free property and vehicular insurance, free Hub TV and internet, free electricity, free coke, free water, free cooking gas, free paint supplies, free Dutch Lady milk, free passes to Sunshine promotion events for 2024, free groceries, all for 1 whole year. And every winner receives a free lunch package. But that's not all. Drive away in style in a brand new Isuzu D-Max. It sips, it doesn't guzzle. So fill out your entries and place them into the marked entry boxes. This promotion is brought to you in part by Dutch Lady, Danny, Promo, Supreme Bleach, Creative Chef, Grenlac, Floor, Salt Petroleum, Grenadian General Insurance Company Limited, Coca-Cola, Sunshine Promotion, Caribberies, Coop Bank, Sesame Spain, and Food Fear. Promotion runs from April 2nd to December 24. Terms and conditions apply.
Grenada, come get your money! We know it's been a while, and now we're back! Because on Sunday, October 6th, Mega Force Promotion says all roads leads to Monroe Plainfield for the most exciting bingo game ever. Bucks and money. We're talking 20 bingo games and $100,000 in a box. You decide your winnings. This is gonna be pure fun and excitement. So get your tickets now. $60 for one or $100 for two. Grenada. Get ready for $100,000 in cash as Megaforce Promotion presents Bucks and Money. Sunday, October 6th at Monroe's Playing Field. You just gotta be there.
Football fans, get ready! The CONCACAF Nations League is back, and the action is coming to the Kirangi James Athletics Stadium. Mark your calendars for 2 back-to-back match days that will have you on the edge of your seat. On September 6th, it's a doubleheader you won't want to miss. At 5 p.m., it's St. Lucia versus Curacao, followed by Grenada taking on St. Martin at 8 p.m. The excitement doesn't stop there. On September 9th, Curacao battles St. Martin at 5 p.m. And then Grenada faces St. Lucia at 8 p.m. Tickets are just $25 for adults and $10 for children. Grab yours at Chucky's Bar, Grenadian Optical, Gittins Healthcare Pharmacy, the GFA office, or online at gotofet.com. And yes, tickets will be available at the gate. So bring the whole family and let's rally around our senior men's national team. The CONCACAF Nations League. Football like you've never experienced before.
Keep drinking water storage units clean and covered when not in use to avoid contamination. Drinking water is best stored in airtight bottles and buckets for safety. A message from the Grenada Food and Nutrition Council.
The Ministry of Climate Resilience, the Environment and Renewable Energy, in collaboration with the NAP Global Network and the GCRUISE Project, presents Everyone in Action for Climate Change Adaptation, a series of community meetings on climate change adaptation and resilience. Here are the dates to remember. Starting at 5 p.m., Monday 9th September, Mount Craven Community Center, St. Patrick. Wednesday 11th September, Granville Secondary School, St. Andrew. Thursday 12th September, St. John Anglican School, Guave for St. John and St. Mark. Monday 16th September, The Canal, St. David. Tuesday 17th September, Boca Secondary School, St. George. And on Friday 20th September at 10 a.m., we'll be in Carriacou at the Mermaid Hotel. Let's talk climate change. Let's talk adaptation. Let's talk resilience. See you there.
Grenada, get ready. A new season of the Grenleg Debates is coming. Informative, impromptu, bright young minds sparking powerful ideas. Tune in.
Welcome back. Here now is the latest regional roundup.
With the regional roundup, I am Clifton James. Federal agents on Wednesday seized $33 million US worth of cocaine aboard a boat that was trying to smuggle the drug into the tiny Puerto Rican island of Vieques, according to officials. More than 3,600 pounds were confiscated in the pre-dawn hours after unidentified people aboard the boat breached it and fled the area, according to US Customs and Border Protection. Vieques is located just east of Puerto Rico and is a popular tourist destination. The seizure comes just days after US Customs and Border Protection and Puerto Rico police seized more than $5 million worth of cocaine aboard a boat near the western coastal town of Rincon. More than 580 pounds were confiscated and 2 US citizens were arrested on Sunday, officials said. Puerto Rico has long served as a transit point for drugs being smuggled to the US mainland and Europe. A magistrate has given a United States national until the end of this week to pay a fine of $4,500 US after he admitted to bringing drugs worth an estimated $4,000 into Bermuda. Magistrate Tyrone Chin imposed a fine on Robert Alexander, 42, who pleaded guilty to importing MDMA cannabis and PCP, a hallucinogen known on the street as angel dust. Alexander also pleaded guilty to possession of each of these drugs and has been remanded in custody until the fine is fully paid. The court heard that Alexander was aboard a Carnival cruise ship from New York that arrived in dockyard last Thursday. After ongoing a compliance check with customs officers, he left the ship and denied having any drugs on him when questioned. However, when asked to empty his pockets, he hesitated before complying. A further search revealed a small bag containing plant-like material, which Alexander later admitted was cannabis. Further afield, 4 people were killed and at least 9 were injured Wednesday in a shooting at a high school outside Atlanta, where students ran to seek safety in the football stadium, the Georgia Bureau of Investigation said. Shots were fired Wednesday morning and officers swarmed the campus of Alapache High School as parents raced to find out if their children were safe at the school in Winder, Georgia. A suspect was in custody, authorities said. It was not immediately clear if the shooter was a student at the school. What you see behind us is an evil thing, Barrow County Sheriff Judd Smith said at a brief news conference outside the school. He declined to give details about casualties or about the subject. You're up to date with the Regional Roundup. I am Clifton James.
You're watching the MTV Evening News. Sporting highlights are next.
Like family, it's always exciting when lottery players get together. Now the lottery games are joining in the fun. Check out the multiplier family of Instacash games. 5 times the cash at $2, 10 times the cash at $3, and 20 times the cash at $5. On your tickets, match any of our numbers with any of the winning numbers and win the prize below that number. There's more. Multiply your winnings up to 5 times, 10 times, or 20 times more. Winning is easy. Play Monday to Sunday. There are no draws to wait on. Win instantly. It's the multiplier family of Instacash games with over $675,000 to be won instantly. Don't just buy one, buy all, because family is everything. Must be 18 years and older to play. NLA, making family dreams come true.
Grenada, get ready! A new season of the Grenleg Debates is coming. Informative, impromptu, bright young minds sparking powerful ideas. Tune in.
CONCACAF Nations League is back, and the action is coming to the Kirangi James Athletics Stadium. Mark your calendars for 2 back-to-back match days that will have you on the edge of your seat. On September 6th, it's a doubleheader you won't want to miss. At 5 p.m., it's St. Lucia versus Curacao, followed by Grenada taking on St. Martin at 8 p.m. The excitement doesn't stop there. On September 9th, Curacao battles St. Martin at 5 p.m. And then Grenada faces St. Lucia at 8 p.m. Tickets are just $25 for adults and $10 for children. Grab yours at Chucky's Bar, Grenadian Optical, Kittens Healthcare Pharmacy, the GFA office, or online at gotofet.com. And yes, tickets will be available at the gate. So bring the whole family and let's rally around our senior men's national team. The CONCACAF Nations League. Football like you've never experienced before.
The Ministry of Climate Resilience, the Environment and Renewable Energy, in collaboration with the NAP Global Network and the G-Cruise Project, presents Everyone in Action for Climate Change Adaptation, a series of community meetings on climate change adaptation and resilience. Here are the dates to remember. Starting at 5 p.m., Monday 9th September, Mount Craven Community Center, St. Patrick. Wednesday 11th September, Granville Secondary School, St. Andrew. Thursday 12th September, St. John Anglican School, Guave for St. John and St. Mark. Monday 16th September, The Canal, St. David. Tuesday 17th September, Boca Secondary School, St. George. And on Friday 20th September at 10 a.m., we'll be in Carriacou at the Mermaid Hotel. Let's talk climate change. Let's talk adaptation. Let's talk resilience. See you there.
Coming up in sport, Grenadian basketballers conclude a 3-day camp at the Library Sporting Complex. That highlight and more coming up for you in our sporting segment.
The MTV Evening Sports is brought to you in association with Courts, bringing value home.
A special evening to you now, sporting fans. Here are your highlights.
With the sporting news, I'm Kishon Thomas. Young basketballers in Grenada have just concluded a 3-day camp at the Library Sporting Complex, which was designed to teach the game at the grassroots level. It was a partnership between the Grenada National Basketball Association and John Wiggins from Toronto Raptors, who is also the CEO and co-founder of the Canadian charity organization Focus Dream Forward. Wiggins says the charity aims to help nurture youth skills and development through basketball and academic learning.
It's just this untapped pool of resources. It's also an untapped pool of talent. And what we want to identify is how we can develop a lot of these youth, a lot of these coaches, and a lot of the future leaders of tomorrow by going around to all of the islands and using these camps as a way of introducing them to programming, life lessons, disciplines that will carry forward regardless of whether or not they're going to be an athlete, regardless of whether or not they're going to be an NBA player. The things that sports can teach them is going to show them how they can be successful in life. So we're using our camps, we're going all over the Caribbean as much as we can, and really just trying to show the future leaders of the Caribbean what they can do to help their islands.
More than 40 primary and secondary school students aged 5 to 15 from different parishes participated in the camp, the second of its kind. Focus Dream Forward is going around the Caribbean teaching basketball at the grassroots level. The Grenada team that will participate in the upcoming 45 Chess Olympiad in Budapest, Hungary, leaves Grenada this weekend. The Chess Olympiad, which runs from September 10 to 23rd, represents the most prestigious event on the global calendar of the International Chess Federation. The inaugural chess team from Grenada comprises female members Risa Flanders, Asia Lewis, Naza Jones, Torrell Frank, and Bernal Chaiton. The male team comprises Renel Gilbert, Tyler Thomas, Javon James, Janad Roberts, and Carline Glean Jr. as the non-playing captain. Team Grenada was introduced at Chess Camp 2024, which is the annual summer camp which was held at the GBSS Auditorium from August 19th to 23rd. Defending champions Guyana Amazon Warriors made it 2 wins in 2 games with a comfortable 40-run win over St. Kitts and Nevis Patriots in Match 7 of the 2024 Republic Bank Caribbean Premier League at Basseterre. Electing to bat first in rainy conditions could have been seen as a risk, but Imran Tahir Warriors had no such qualms as they set about posting a sizable score of 266 for 7 of their 20 overs. A rope had been dragged around the wet outfield before play began, but the showery conditions failed to dampen the Warriors' run rate. Shimron Hitmeyer took the ground conditions out of the equation altogether by blistering 11 sixes to all parts of the stadium to rack up 91 runs of just 39 balls. An incredible display of hitting in and innings, and didn't include a single 4. It proved to be a decisive knock from Hitmeyer, who was later awarded player of the match. The Warriors' total was the second highest in CPL history, just 1 run behind the score made by the Trinbago Knight Riders against the Jamaica Tallawahs in 2019. The match also had a record for 6s in a CPL match, with 42 Republic Bank maximums flying out of Warner Park. And that's the sports. I'm Kishon Thomas.
And with the latest sporting highlights there, remember there's still ahead the public forecast information along with a recap of the main stories when we return.
The MTV Evening Sports was brought to you in association with Quartz, bringing value home.
MTV Weather Report comes to you in association with Grenlec, energizing our Grenada.
Our future is promising. We are strong. Together, we are Grenada.
Good Thursday evening, viewers, with the nighttime weather forecast and meteorologist Dwayne Williams. Continuing sunny conditions throughout the Eastern Caribbean, although the islands further north did experience some showery activity there as cloudiness associated with this area of disturbance affected the area. The tropical wave that we are tracking, most of the cloudiness is to the north of that system, but axis of the wave continues to move towards the islands. It's going to bring some light winds over the weekend, but we do expect that the weather conditions will remain fair. The second wave very active and showing some signs of development, but they are not expected to affect us in any significant way in the next 4 or 5 days. The 2 areas of disturbance right now, disturbance number 3 within the next 2 days, no chance of development. Within the next week, there is only a 10% chance of development, so they're not already looking as if they are going to intensify in any significant way. The next system, disturbance number 4, again in the next 2 days, a 0% chance of development, 20% in the 7 days, and both those systems have disorganized cloudiness showers and thunder showers with them, expected to drift north of the islands. Right now we can see the cloudiness associated with the first system, showers, thunder showers, but in our area lots of clear skies, dry conditions, and upper level winds that are not favorable for further development. As a result of that, the forecast for Thursday night is for mostly clear skies. Winds would come in from the southeast, very light, between 5 and 15 miles per hour. Minimum temperature around 24. It could maybe fall to around 25, but not much chance of rain. The moon is going to rise tomorrow morning at 8:29, set tomorrow nighttime at 8:29 in the PM. Mostly fair skies on Friday. Southeasterly winds 10 to 22 miles per hour. Again, not much chance of those showers, just about a 10 to 20% chance, if at all. If we do see any, they'll be very brief and very light. Moderate seas, 4 to 5 foot waves. 5:56 is the sunrise and 6:13 is the sunset. The temperature in the daytime will climb to 31 to feel like 37 because in part because of the light winds. The UV index is expected to be high. Sunshine in Port of Spain and Bridgetown is going to be a bit hot there also. Generally fair skies for Kingston, partly cloudy in Miami. New York is also expected to be partly cloudy. Some showers in London. And those fair conditions are expected to continue over the weekend. Look for some hot conditions, high UV index. Monday could bring a slight increase in cloudiness into Monday and Tuesday, at which chance there's about a 50% chance of some showers at that time, but we're keeping an eye on that to see how that would materialize. If it does, then after that, from the middle of the week, we could be seeing fair conditions returning. That is it for me for Thursday night, folks. Have yourself a great night. Join me again on Friday.
MTV Weather Report was brought to you in association with Grenlec, energizing our Grenada.
And now for a recap of the headlines. A vendor has sustained injuries at the St. George's Fish Market. The Broken Road project on H.A. Blaze Street is facing delay. The GSBCA has received a donation of animal feed from the Ministry of Agriculture. And in sport, Grenadian basketballers have concluded a 3-day camp at the Laborie Sporting Complex. We've had details to those and other stories a look to at the public forecast information. And so now, on behalf of the News and Production Departments, I'm Tony Julian. We all thank you for viewing and wish you a good night.
NLA is giving you more chances to multiply your Playway winnings by adding Multi-X to your regular Playway bets to win up to 5 times more. Imagine winning as much as $1,200 instead of $240 with a $10 Playway bet by simply adding Multi-X. Place your Playway bets from $1 to $10 or in increments on your favorite Playway symbols or numbers. Then add the Multi-X option at the same value to win 2 times, 3 times, 5 times more, or free plays. With Multi-X, you must bet the same amount wagered on your regular Playway bets for your winnings to be multiplied. Grenadians, value your dreams and win your way as much as 5 times more with Multi-X added to Playway and watch your money grow. Must be 18 years or older to play. NLA, making your dreams come true.
Well, good evening, players. It's that time again. Of course, it's time for the NLA's Daily Pick 3 with Multi-X draw for this evening, Thursday, the 5th day in September 2024. I am Lexan Fletcher, your draw hostess for this evening, and joining me is Ms. Makiba Bain. She's representing Arizona Company Limited Accountants and Advisors. And of course, Ms. Bain is here to ensure the games are conducted in a fair and accountable manner, that the game balls have not been tampered with and are within industry standards. Quick reminder as always, with the Pick 3 game, game, don't forget you can bet as little as $1 on inline mix and pair tickets and from $2 on backup tickets. All right, hope you got your tickets for this evening. Let's find out what the winning numbers will be at Pace to Play. Good luck. All right, check your tickets. First up is 3. Second is 9. Final is 7. So quick recap. First up was 3. The second 9. Final 7. Congratulations if you're a winner this evening. And if you placed your bets also on multi-X for this round, good luck to you. Multi-X ball is free play. That's free play or FP. You're a winner all the same. Congratulations to you and also to our midday winners. Congrats as well. You had a total of 32 winners with a total payout of $2,800. Congratulations once again. Well, don't move a muscle if you got your tickets for Playway with Multi-X. That comes up next.
If you don't add multi-X to your Playway bets, then you're definitely missing out on bigger winnings. The NLA has added 7X to the multi-X draws. Imagine playing your favorite Playway number or symbol for $10 with multi-X added. Then, wow! 7X is drawn. You win bigger. Not just $240, but $240 multiplied by 7. Whoa! That's $1,680. 7X added for a limited time only. Add multi-X to your Playway bets every day, 3 times per day, Monday to Saturday, for chances to win bigger. Not only free plays or winnings multiplied by 3 or 5, but winnings multiplied by 7 too. Must be 18 years or older to play. NLA, make your dreams come true.
The NLA is giving you more chances to multiply your Playway winnings by adding multi-X to your regular Playway bets to win up to 5 times more. Imagine winning as much as $1,200 instead of $240 with a $10 Playway bet by simply adding multi-X. Place your Playway bets from $1 to $10 or in increments on your favorite Playway symbols or numbers. Then add the multi-X option at the same value to win 2 times, 3 times, 5 times more, or free plays. With multi-X, you must bet the same amount wagered on your regular Playway bets for your winnings to be multiplied. Grenadians, value your dreams and win your way as much as 5 times more with multi-X added to Playway and watch your money grow. Must be 18 years or older to play. NLA, making your dreams come true.
And welcome back. It is the evening draw for Playway with Multi-X for this evening, Thursday, the 5th of September, 2024. Ms. Makiba Bain is standing in with me once again. She's representing RSO Company Limited accountants and advisors. Don't forget, with the Playway game, all you got to do is bet as little as $1 up to $10, or in increments on any number or dream symbol of your choice, and get to win 24 times the amount you bet. That's $24 for every dollar spent. It's time to reveal tonight's winning Playway number. Follow your dreams, win your way with Playway. Good luck. And the winning Playway number is... This evening's winning Playway number is 4044. Dream symbol is Crossroad. If you're a winner this evening, congratulations to you, and it's time to move on to Multi-X. Good luck to you. And the winning Multi-X ball is... FP once again, congratulations to our winners and to our midday winners as well. Congrats, 138 winners from the midday draw with a total payout of $7,656. Well, do stay tuned. We've got one more to go. Cash for a draw is up next. See you then.
If you don't add multi-X to your Playway bets, then you're definitely missing out on bigger winnings. The NLA has added 7X to the multi-X draws. Imagine playing your favorite Playway number or symbol for $10 with multi-X added. Then, wow! 7X is drawn. You win bigger. Not just $240, but $240 multiplied by 7. Whoa!
That's $1,680. 7X added for a limited time only. Add multi-X to your Playway bets every day. 3 times per day, Monday to Saturday, for chances to win bigger. Not only free plays or winnings multiplied by 3 or 5, but winnings multiplied by 7 too. Must be 18 years or older to play. NLA. Make your dreams come true.
The National Lotteries Authority is a proud sponsor of many cultural activities within the Tri-Island state of Grenada.
My name is Anderson Matheson, also known as Leftis, and I'm a calypsonian and string band music player from Carrico. I support the games of the National Lottery Authority because culture benefits tremendously. Annually, the NLA supports the Carrico and Pittimatney Carnival, the Carrico String Band Music Festival, and all regattas, among other activities. When I play the game of the NLA, I can see where my money goes, and it's an investment into our culture.
Yes, Grenada, when you play the games of the NLA, you enable us to invest in the skills and talents of our people in the areas of sports, culture, and nation building.
Welcome back once again, players. It's a final draw for this evening. It's a daily cash forward draw for this evening, Thursday, the 5th of September, 2024. And of course, join me once again is Ms. Makiba Bain, who's here representing RSO Company Limited accountants and advisors. With a cash forward game, you can bet as little as $1 on most of the bet types, with the exception of backup, in which case you bet $2. So hope you got your tickets. It's time to find out what the winning numbers will be for this evening. It's more plays, bigger prizes. Good luck to you. Check your tickets. First up is 2. The second is 9. Third, 8. And the final, 8. All right, time to recap. First up was 2, the second 9, third 8, final 8. To all our winners for this evening, congratulations to you. And to our 9 winners from the midday draw, congrats to you as well at a total payout of $6,600. Congrats to all our winners for this evening. Keep getting your tickets and keep supporting sports culture and nation building. Have a good night.
Like family, it's always exciting when lottery players get together. Now the lottery games are joining in the fun. Check out the multiplier family of Instacash games. 5 times the cash at $2, 10 times the cash at $3, and 20 times the cash at $5. On your tickets, match any of our numbers with any of the winning numbers and win the prize below that number. There's more. Multiply your winnings up to 5 times, 10 times, or 20 times more. Winning is easy. Play Monday to Sunday. There are no draws to wait on. Win instantly. It's the multiplier family of Instacash games with over $675,000 to be won instantly. Don't just buy one, buy all, because family is everything. Must be 18 years and older to play. NLA, making family dreams come true.
Esther Braffett Johnson of Richmond Hill, St. George, Grenada, died peacefully on the 10th of August in Brooklyn, New York, surrounded by her loving family at the age of 72. Esther is survived by her 6 children, Jillian Braffett Maxime, Patrick Ambrose, Jennifer, Melissa, Jessica, Johnny Johnson, brothers George, Hayden, Hamilton Ashton, and Bob Holder, sisters Josepha, Maria Ashton Joseph, Barbara St. Louis, and Janice Jeremiah, 9 grandchildren, many nieces and nephews, 2 brothers-in-law, 1 sister-in-law, a very special friend, Joe. Many special friends and relatives, including the Braffett, Park, Worm, Sandiford, Bowen, Williams, and Holder families of the surrounding areas. A celebration of the life of Esther Braffett Johnson will be held on the 6th and 7th of September at 9:45 a.m. at St. Catherine of Genoa, Brooklyn, New York. Interment will be at the Rosedale Cemetery in New Jersey. Funeral arrangements have been entrusted to Bailey's Funeral Home.
Tanisha Samuel, also known as Tenny, Titi, and Chicken, of Trinidad, who resided at Fontenoy St. George, passed away on Wednesday, August 7th, 2024, at the age of 29. She was the mother of Faith Samuel, granddaughter of Rebecca Samuel, sister of Gianna and Raiden Batiste, Shaquille Nichols, Karine, and Oprah in Canada, niece of many cousins, other relatives and close friends, including friends and neighbors of Fontenoy and surrounding areas. The funeral service for the late Tanisha Samuel, also known as Tenny, Titi, and Chicken, of Trinidad, who resided at Fontenoy St. George, will take place on Tuesday, September 10th at 1 p.m. Funeral service will be held at the Garden of Remembrance Funeral Chapel, Cemetery Hill, St. George's, according to Bible Believers Fellowship, and interment will be at the Wilberforce Cemetery. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Lacqua Brothers Funeral Home. Aaron Anthony Dragon, also known as Trevor, Juiceman, and Dollar, of Windsor Forest, St. David, who resided at Marion St. George, passed away on Saturday, 24th August 2024, at the age of 26. Left to mourn his son Shondell Alexander, father Errol Dragon in the USA, mother Surana Dragon, sisters Selena Felix in Grenada and Rhea LaRose in the USA, brother Anselm Noel, aunts Cameline Regis and Samantha Regis Paris in Barbados, uncles Mario Antoine and Brendan Noel. Other relatives and friends including Antoine, Joseph, Douglas and the Dragon families of Windsor Forest, Prince Mathurin and family of Birchgrove, Jeffrey Francis and family of Windsor Forest and Wester Hall, Madonna Harry and family, the principal and staff of the Presentation Brothers College, teacher Stacey Blake, Mr. Dunbar Steele, Priska Mathurin in Canada, Pappy, Tonio and the Suzuki Escudo Nation family, Michael Lewis in the USA, Glenda Amedi and family of Willis, Paul Phillip and the Trackblazers family, the Narayan family of Duquesne St. Mark, Uncle Rinkelbein and family of Mongeloo, the Church of the Nazarene family, and customers and supporters. The funeral of the late Aaron Anthony Dragon, also known as Trevor, Juiceman, and Dollar, of Windsor Forest, St. David, who resided at Marion St. George, will take place on Thursday, September 12th at 1 p.m. Funeral service will be held at the Prayer of Faith Sanctuary, Windsor Forest, St. David, and entombment will be at the Windsor Forest Cemetery. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Bailey's Funeral Home. Emery Charles Stewart, also known as Carbon and 1010, of Mount Airy St. Paul, St. George, a well-known taxi and bus driver, passed away on Tuesday, September 3rd, 2024, at the age of 80. The funeral arrangements for the late Emery Charles Stewart, also known as Carbon and 1010, of Mount Airy St. Paul, St. George, will be given in a subsequent broadcast. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Lacqua Brothers Funeral Home.
When a loved one passes on, we all need the comfort, support, and guidance of a trusted friend. You can rely on Lacqua Brothers Funeral Home. We provide a personalized professional service that exceeds all expectations. Our dedicated staff responds to your every need with the greatest detail, ensuring affordability with a variety of options. Our upgraded state-of-the-art facilities, spacious air-conditioned chapel with live internet streaming, a modern, environmentally safe crematorium, the only of its kind on island, private viewing spaces, large on-site repast center, a modern transportation fleet. Join our burial society today and make personalized arrangements for that final moment. as you prepare to enter your loved one into eternal rest. Visit or call Lacroix Brothers Funeral Home and select a package that brings added comfort to the entire family. Lacroix Brothers Funeral Home and Burial Society, continuing a tradition of excellence.
George Elliott Theodore, also known as Mouth, of Carriacou, who resided at Laurelland, St. David, passed away on Sunday, September 1st, 2024, at the age of 88. The funeral arrangements for the late Gregory Elliott Theodore, also known as Mouth, of Carriacou, who resided at Laurelland, St. David, will be given in a subsequent broadcast. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Lacroix Brothers Funeral Home. Veronica Charles, also known as Miss Evo, of Close Rock, Westerhall, St. David, passed away on Wednesday, 28 August 2024, at the age of 63. The funeral arrangements for the late Veronica Charles, also known as Miss Evo, of Close Rock, Westerhall, St. David, will be given in a subsequent broadcast. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Lacroix Brothers Funeral Home. Kellen Murrell, also known as Graspy, of New Hampshire, who resided at Snugcorner, St. George, died on Thursday, September 5th, 2024, at the age of 58. The funeral arrangements for the late Kellen Murrell, also known as Graspy, of New Hampshire, who resided at Snugcorner, St. George, will be given in a subsequent broadcast. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Bailey's Funeral Home. Claudette Clark, also known as Margaret, of Grand Mall, St. George, passed away on Monday, 2nd September 2024, at the age of 62. The funeral arrangements for the late Claudette Clark, also known as Margaret, of Grand Mall, St. George, will be given in a subsequent broadcast. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Lacroix Brothers Funeral Home. Cossil Anastasia Harford, also known as Mom, of Happy Hill, St. George, who resided at Grand Bras, St. Andrew, passed away on Wednesday, 28 August 2024, at the age of 90. The funeral arrangements for the late Cossil Anastasia Harford, also known as Mom, of Happy Hill, St. George, who resided at Grand Bras, St. Andrew, will be given in a subsequent broadcast. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Bailey's Funeral Home.
Rianson Bullen of Laborie, St. George, who resided at Westerhall, St. David, died on Thursday, the 29th of August, at the age of 70. The funeral arrangements for the late Rianson Bullen will be given in a subsequent broadcast. Funeral arrangements have been entrusted to Bailey's Funeral Home. Agatha Alexis, also known as Tanker, of Florida Grove, St. John, passed away on Sunday, the 1st of September, at the age of 92. The funeral service for the late Agatha Alexis, also known as Tanker, of Florida Grove, St. John, will be given in a subsequent broadcast. Funeral arrangements have been entrusted to Lacroix Brothers Funeral Home.
Milton Francis, also known as Breaky, of Coast Guard St. Mark, passed away on Sunday, 25th August 2024, at the age of 69. The funeral arrangements for the late Milton Francis, also known as Breaky, of Coast Guard St. Mark, will be given in a subsequent broadcast. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Lacroix Brothers Funeral Home. Emery Noel, also known as Felix, of Grand Anne's House in Scheme, St. George, died on Tuesday, August 27th, 2024, at the age of 77. The funeral arrangements for the late Emery Noel, also known as Felix, of Grand Anne's House in Scheme, St. George, will be given in a subsequent broadcast. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Bailey's Funeral Home.
Cuthbert Stephen of Florida St. John, who resided at Mardi Gras St. George, passed away on Saturday the 24th of August at the age of 56. The funeral service arrangements for the late Cuthbert Stephen of Florida St. John, who resided at Mardi Gras St. George, will be given in a subsequent broadcast. Funeral arrangements have been entrusted to Lacroix Brothers Funeral Home. Frank Flanders Thomas of Hermitage St. Patrick, who resided at Tivoli St. Andrew, passed away on Sunday the 18th of August 2024 at the age of 66. The funeral arrangements for the late Frank Thomas Flanders of Hermitage St. Patrick, who resided at Tivoli St. Andrew, will be given in a subsequent broadcast. Funeral arrangements have been entrusted to Bailey's Funeral Home.
Hensley B. Harry, also known as Loy, of Diego P. St. Mark, passed away on Wednesday, August 21st, 2024, at the age of 68. The funeral arrangements for the late Hensley B. Harry, also known as Loy, of Diego P. St. Mark, will be given in a subsequent broadcast. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Lacroix Brothers Funeral Home. Margot Dubois, also known as Pam, of True Blue St. George, died on August 10th, 2024, at the age of 75. The funeral arrangements for the late Margot Dubois, also known as Pam, of True Blue St. George, will be given in a subsequent broadcast. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Bailey's Funeral Home. Bertrand Joseph Edwards, also known as Pluto, of Grand Road St. John, passed away on Saturday, 3rd August 2024, at the age of 59. The funeral arrangements for the late Bertrand Joseph Edwards, also known as Pluto, of Grand Road St. John, will be given in a subsequent broadcast. Funeral arrangements entrusted to Lacroix Brothers Funeral Home.
The management and staff of MTV extend deepest condolences to those of you whose loved ones have passed on. Thank you for watching.
Whosoever believes in him will not perish, but have everlasting life. Community Partnership Initiative.